Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Life Like Bunny. I am Bunny, the life that is off. I've got another video for you guys. Today's video is me talking about like this topic that has been floating around this week on TikTok. But I think it's an old conversation that has been going on for a really long time. It's basically the question of do Black Americans basically look different from the rest of the African diaspora? And to answer this question, I feel like it's a yes, they do look different, to put it short, but then it's a no, because I feel like they don't look different, because there's not a lot of people that look different from African people, because we are the original human. Everybody looks like us. So yes, I'll start with my reasons that I feel like they do not look like African people. If I stay quiet and you don't hear me speak, where am I from? Where am I actually from? I don't believe you will know. I don't believe you know that I'm from Africa. I don't think you know that I'm from Uganda. I don't think you think that I'm from America. I don't think you know where Black people are actually from. It is hard to tell where a Black person is from because we just look like each other. If I see somebody from Nigeria, to me they look like somebody from Uganda. Like, it is really incredibly hard to tell us apart. And the difference that you see, those are imposed differences. You're making it up. We look incredibly similar to each other in terms of like, it's hard to tell us apart based on culture, what is it called, like physical attributes, saying like, oh, this person is going to be from Uganda because they have, I don't know, this whole East African big forehead bullshit, because I don't think that's true. Because people look at certain people and they say, oh, you're definitely East African, but then they'll look at somebody like me and they won't give me the East African treatment because I'm Bantu East African and we tend to look different. So yeah, that's the whole yes and no. And the reason I'm saying no is because if a Black American person, quite frankly, came to me right now, I would know from a mile away like they're Black American. I just will know. They have a certain aura. I think it's maybe because they're American. It may not be because they're part of the Africanness of it all. It's because they're American, and American people carry themselves differently in general. They have a different confidence, a different aura around them. Like if you're at airport, or if you're in a shop and you hear somebody that's American, you're going to know they're American in spite of the fact that they're Black or white. American people have their own aura. Let's put that apart. So if it's a Black American, I'm just gonna be able to tell immediately that's a Black American person. And now to put that further, if you go to Uganda as a Black American person, Ugandans are gonna be able to tell easy. Like, people who have been abroad have got the snow on them. In Uganda, that's what we call it. It's called the snow. We look at you and we see the snow has beaten you. And it's not even like, I don't even know how to put it. There's a gray tint. There's a grayness that is associated with these people. It's not, I think I have it too when I go back because I've been in the UK for a very long time. So yeah, I also have got the snow on me. But yeah, people who are in the continent of Africa can tell. The white people around us might not be able to tell, but they can tell if you're like Black American who's lived in America, or African who's lived in Africa, because there is a big difference. The way the sun has been like juicy in the African people's skin is not going to be the same. Doesn't matter whether we're both the same shade of black. So yeah, you can tell the difference between, but then you can't tell the difference for the reasons I just gave, because the facial features are the same. Our facial features have not changed, and human facial features are literally the same across all human beings. That's why people will look at people in Africa and they say, quote unquote, they've got Asian eyes. How do African people have Asian eyes? Are you okay? It's just African eyes. They just happen to share those particular eye features with Asian people. But we don't say then the Asian people are African. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the nose, the mouth, the lips and stuff like that is going to be similar across people, because your nose shape, it is not who you are. Certain features can be dominant in a certain group of people, but does not mean that that is who they are. So you won't be able to tell based of eye features. You wouldn't. But you can tell based of the environmental characteristics, like, yeah, the snow on you, we can tell. Same with the black Brits. People can tell you're from the UK. There is a it's the country that you're from, it's your personality coming across because you're from that country. That's how I've been able to tell apart people. Like if somebody comes on my For You page, I can 100% that's a black American people. In fact, I've gotten very good. I can tell if it's a black American person from Atlanta, or I can tell it's a black American person who's from Texas, or it's a black American person from North Carolina. I can actually tell before they've spoken a word to me, because their aura, I've been a little bit obsessed with black American people, but they're like my speciality. I know quite a lot. I can tell the difference between them. You can tell the difference between somebody from New York in Harlem, or somebody from New York and their, what's it called, what's Harlem, I forgot the fucking city in New York. Oh, I forgot. You can even tell, same in London, how you can tell somebody's from Kingston is different than somebody who is from City of London, or somebody who's from Hackney. You can actually tell, and it's not because it's the facial features. It's culture. That's why I think we can tell the difference. And the one thing I wanted to point out is this whole what's the difference between black Americans and not black American thing is we need to be very, 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 very careful on this rhetoric, because it sounds like to me some fucking CIA bullshit to try to like trap people in like pointing fingers on who is actually American and who is an immigrant, and they're getting black people to tell each other apart because them fuckers can't tell us apart like this. So they're getting us using the nuances to be able to like basically put a target on each other for free. With the white Mexican people, they can easily tell you're a white Mexican person and you're not a, a French white person. They can tell a difference between those people, but they can't tell a difference between a South African and a and a black American person. That's the whole Tyler bullshit. It's hard for them to tell a difference between us, so they want us to pinpoint these differences so they can easily deport African people and be aggressive to them with like ICE. Like that's the one thing I've noticed mainly. It's because they've been with the whole immigrant bullshit, and I know black people have been affected, but it's not been the overwhelming majority. But now they're finding ways to find the small group of black people to deport them too. Because they can't deport black Americans, they can't. And then like African people could just pass off as black Americans, but they want a distinctive way for African people not to pass off as black Americans. And this is it starting. These are the seeds of that starting, and we need like American people, you need to be incredibly careful. They are goading you and trapping you into othering your own people. Like actually othering them, because this conversation suddenly came out of nowhere. Suddenly now we're like, do we look the same? Do we look the same? And then this whole, I'm just gonna add this at the end. Actually, I'll make a separate video about it. Something about the models being extremely Africa, when a few days ago they were being Eurocentric. I'm making a video about that because that's just some nonsense. Be careful, because they're trapping us. Because I've never seen a black American person look at an African person and say, how similar and I look. We just bond on the fact that we are both black people who have similarities that we don't even know how we do, and just laugh and banter about that, and that's it. And this is some fucking separating nonsense. It's a trap. Yeah. Do not forget to like it, share it to whoever find it useful. Do you think black American and African people in their diaspora look different? Comment down below. I would love to know. Eat pussy, suck dick, and everything in between. You're the sun that shines in my fucking pussy. Another mood unlocked. Every single time I change up clothes to make these videos, I keep thinking I've unlocked another mood. I did it. I recorded how many videos today? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Montebello! Yeah? Could you come here? Mm-hmm. I've done 6 videos. Well done, baby. But I've changed clothes so you won't know. Just maybe take your time. What's the rush? Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. I'm a dog, I'm a man. Bora, bora. Stop the camera.